Okay, we have a lot going on with our Moodle site this fall. The two big things are we're moving to a new server, and the second thing is that we are also updating from 1.9 to 2.2. And the user interface is going to change a little bit, making it easier for our staff and students, I think, to get around in our Moodle site. So I wanted to just give you a brief overview today of how to access GRPS online and also what that new navigation is going to look like. So to get to the online learning, the new online learning server, right now we're calling it Miss Hoover, and that's going to switch over to online learning as soon as it's freed up from summer school, which should be in just a few days here. But for now, if you want to get in and poke around, you can go to misshoover.grps.k12.mi.us. And you'll be asked to log in the upper right, just like you always have. And the login is your typical Moodle login, which is your GRPS username and your GRPS password. Click login, and you will enter the front page. And I'm going to take you right straight into a class and show you how the navigation is going to be a little bit different. So I'm going to go into miscellaneous, into my IT resource course. The biggest change we have in Moodle is something that they call the dock. And what the dock is over here on the left-hand side, you'll see I've got a couple of tabs going on over here. And these are actually things that would traditionally have been blocks on the sides of the pages. You can choose to stick them in the dock, thus freeing up space on your page. And I'll show you what that looks like. I have a settings block over here, and I can either in here hide the settings block or move it to the dock, and I want to move it to the dock, so I'm going to click on that, and notice now my settings page shows up over here. And then what's available to me if I mouse over this pops up here. Depending on your permissions in the system, you have different things you'll be able to do here. One thing you can do in your settings block is set up your profile, and I encourage you all to do that instantly. Get your online profile going. Next, we'll go up to calendar because it's pretty easy. You just mouse over and you can see there's your calendar. Again, to expand this so it's showing on your page, just click on undock this item, and now it's going to pop over here. Depending on which template we end up using, some of these blocks might show up on the left-hand side here rather than the right-hand side, but either way they pop out of that dock. If you want to collapse your calendar, you can. It still has it over here on the side, and if you want to put it into that tab dock, just click on the tab to put it in the dock. This navigation piece is the biggest user interface change, I think, for most of you. I just got to catch this and close it up. And you'll see once you get into navigation, this is how you get around the site, right? So you'll notice if I go through here, this will take me to my profile or my courses or right back to the home page for GRPS Online. Another nice feature is this new My Home, which will list out just for students their courses, so they don't have to go through this whole front page experience with a long list of classes. Teachers will be able to set it that way as well. So a nice way to navigate the site. I'm going to show you quickly in courses some of the changes there. Again, you will only have listed out in these courses that are available to you. And right now I'm looking at my IT resource course, and you'll notice, sorry, getting a little jumpy. You'll notice in the IT resource course that it expands the course materials all over here on the side. So if I want to just jump to a particular assignment, I can easily do that just by the drop down arrows here within the topics. You can also name the topics instead of just calling it topic 4, for example. You can give it its actual topic name. That's something that has to be edited as we migrate courses from 1.9 to 2.2. It's quite simple, but it does, take a little, something you have to do. And so you can see I've gotten a little ways into that here. And that is about it. Getting used to this side dock is going to be one of the bigger learning curves. Another thing here is this is where you get your settings. So if you're an editor in a course, turn editing on, backups and restores. You'll notice this is where you can switch your role. Some of those tasks that you were accustomed to in the course administration section are now in what they call settings. So that's a brief overview of the user interface. If you have questions, please contact me, Carol Glanville, at 1690. Thank you.